Hello, my name is Anna, and I decided to do my final project on reframing and cognitive therapy. And so let's begin. Therapy and self-compassion are very similar. It's basically like, not very, but they're pretty similar. It's basically when our emotions and our emotional reactions are produced not directly by the event, but by our thoughts in response to the event. So this could be like, you failed the test and you tell yourself, your immediate thought when you fail your test is that you are like, oh, I'm dumb, I'm gonna fail this class. When in reality, there's like an effect and an action or a behavior that like made you fail the test. So like the instead of thinking that thought, it would be like, oh, I didn't study for my test or something like that. And they can be over dramatized. It can be very dramatic in that sort. Different ways it can work is like there's like this flow chart, and it's like the thought and belief. So that could be a negative thought or belief, or it could just be like something that happened that your feelings and emotions or the action makes it be negative, because they all basically affect each other. So it, like, a lot of the times, like, our emotions make it be more negative than it really should be. Some ways to use cognitive therapy is by reframing the situation. So it'd be like changing your thought or your belief or even your emotion, and it can change like your thought of the action. Something else is like relaxing, cutting back on the stress, role playing, imagining that you're going through the same situation or like the thought again, and like really making sure that there's no negative bias in it, because sometimes our brains just over dramatize it. Something else is journaling your thoughts. Just writing everything down sometimes helps you rethink everything else. Exposure therapy, talking to someone about it, talking about the situation with someone is like the same thing. A guided mindfulness is also can really, really help with like just thinking about the situation and helping you like think about the situation and helping you move on from it. And then lastly, like just going through the entire situation in your head and just really seeing yourself without the negative thought could really, really help moving on from it. So then now I'm going to show an example, which is what I said in the beginning of failing a test. So like the internal belief would be, I'm worthless and I'm stupid, which would move on to it's not really like, it's not really something that everyone thinks, like you're not going to get depression from failing a test, but like you would feel sad instead of like, oh, you failed a test, I'm smart but I didn't study for this, I can do better next time. Really just it's the same situation, it's just a different internal belief, and then it says no depression. So having a good internal belief can make you have no depression. I guess so. And I think that's it. Thank you for listening. I hope this works. If it doesn't, I almost might cry. Thank you.